Saturday morning, and guess what? It's the end of the month for me because we are going to the food pantry. Yes, today is food pantry day. What I'm going to look for is I hope I can find some fruit. That's one thing I really miss. When you go to the food pantry, you often don't get much fruit, and it has to last you. For me, it lasts me for a whole month. As you all know, this food was going to be thrown away. I have a video up here, and I have videos everywhere explaining how I'm able to get this food and how it is food that was going to be thrown away, and I am so excited. So I'll see you in a little bit and let you know what did I pick up today. Everyone, it's the pantry haul of November 2019, and all of this was food that was left over for the month of all of the community pantries. This was food left over that they opened up to the general public for those of us who need food like this. And what we don't eat was going to be thrown away. So I'm going to share with you everything that I got this time. I was very choosy what I got because I want to get things that I can use for a long time. I want to get things that I can have until the next pantry comes around. Very blessed. We have all kinds of stuff. We have all kinds of cabbage and potatoes. We even got a bag of ham. This is great for making ham and green beans and potatoes. I'm really happy to have this bag of ham. I really could use it. There was no fresh produce this time other than the cabbage and other than the potatoes. But that's all right because I got a lot of things that I can fill my kitchen shelf with, and I got a lot of things that I can really use. I do have to say, I forgot, I did get one package of these, a package of apples that we probably need to eat today or tomorrow. I got some chocolate milk. I got some water because that is such a blessing to us because our water, we don't drink our water here in the homestead. I do have a water filtration, but we use that only for cooking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the refrigerated items away, then I'll get everything out and I'll show you all of the pantry food. Lots of flour again, so I'm going to be vacuum sealing the flour. Got lots of, look, got a handful of limes again. So let me get this all worked out and I'll put it out on the table and you can see. Also got some whole wheat flour. It expired in 2018, but it looks good yet, so we will be sealing this. We're going to be vacuum sealing this. As you know, this pantry food is not food that's the freshest. Here we have some prunes, and these prunes expired in March of 2019, but it's fine. You can still use this food. When you go to a food pantry, you're not going to get food that was sitting on the grocery shelves just last week. So we got some really unique items. In fact, I have no idea what they are. The potatoes. Now some of the potatoes need to get used up in the next day or two. So I will go through them. But I needed potatoes so bad because my garden potatoes are already finished. They didn't do so well this year. But we got plenty of potatoes now. What a blessing this is. These out in my unheated pantry. Now that pantry does not freeze because it has an oil furnace in it, and the oil furnace runs just for hot water in our bathroom. But it runs enough that it keeps the out porch from freezing. This will last me for about, a couple months. So this will last me at least until the next food pantry haul. So we put this away and I'll show you. I organized everything and I'll show you what we got for this month. Alright, so I think everything is self-explanatory. I got some limes, I got some bread, I got beautiful 2 heads of cabbage. And that is what I've been really hoping for because I want to make some sauerkraut and we're going to have a lot of cabbage soup. Now, for your homework assignment, can you tell me what in the world is this? Mixed pickles. I don't know what it is. I can't figure out what this is, so if somebody can help me out, let me know. It's written in Hebrew, but I got a bunch of them because nobody wanted them. Can you tell me, have you ever seen anything like it? Alright, so I'll show you what we got. This is table number 1. You can see what we got here. Table number 2 is over here, and that's what we got. This is items this month that I can use for a long time. Now, there wasn't any fresh produce. I was really saddened by that, but this is stuff I can really use for all kinds of cooking videos, and I can use it for on a daily basis. So here we go. I have everything organized, and I put all the refrigerated items away, but I got a lot of this stuff. Once again, it's written in Hebrew. I don't know what it is, but we got the plain whole wheat flour. But then we got this kind of flour. Now, I know some of you will be able to tell me what this is. Chapati flour. Can somebody tell me what this flour is used for? So we got a bunch of the flour. That is going to be vacuum sealed tomorrow in our bags, because we got to vacuum seal this because this flour expired a couple months ago, but it still looks fine. And got a lot of beans I can can. I'm really happy with this month's food haul. So here we are. So when you buy food from the grocery store, it's not meant to be preserved for long periods of time. In fact, most of the shelf life on food in the grocery store is 2 years. But with a little bit of help, you can preserve this food for 5 or 6 years. Now, I don't know what the contents of this looks like inside. So this expired in 2018. So this is almost 2 years old. It was January 2018. But we're going to open it up and we're going to take a look at it. When you get food at the food pantry, you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to find. And so you use what you can. So many people have taken from my video above here. I talk about how you can get free food. So many of you are doing exactly what I'm doing. So we're going to open up these bags and we're going to find out what it looks like. So this is plain wheat flour. It looks fresh. It appears fresh. And I'm going to use it. All of you are telling me to put things in the freezer 48 hours. That way it would kill if there would be any kind of bugs. That you should do even with grocery store things like flour. I don't have freezer room, but my nighttime temperatures get below freezing, so I'm going to put it outside for 48 hours. These are what you call Mylar bags. Now, a Mylar bag is something that you can use to help protect your food for long periods of time. And this is what I'm going to use for the flour. You can also oven can the flour, which I have above video here, but I don't have any more jars to do that. And it's expensive having to buy large canning jars. But the Mylar bags are relatively reasonable priced. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our flour in the Mylar bags. I'm going to date this flour that it should be used first because it is the oldest that I have. I literally have over 50 videos on this. I'm not going to show you the whole procedure of everything that I do, but I'm going to show you just a few of the items that I'm working on. Now this Mylar bag would have a lot more room for more flour, but I really don't want to open up that much at one time. So maybe I'll use part of this one. Now this is Pillsbury whole wheat flour. Now we're going to take a good look at it and see what it looks like. This has the same expirational date. I know the warehouse where this stuff is coming from, and they are state-of-the-art, and I have a feeling that they really take care of their food items, but you just never know. So I did put 2 bags in here. I wasn't going to, but I'm afraid I'll run out of bags. So now we have our bags full. Now we're going to take what is called an oxygen. Now we're going to take what's called an oxygen absorber. And this will help take all the oxygen out of these bags. Now we're going to go ahead, lay the bags flat, and we're going to iron the top of them to seal them. Here you go, everybody. Doesn't it look so much different since everything is packaged up so nicely? This will last me 1 to 2 years if it's packaged this way. So next time you go to your food bank or your food pantry, take a look and see if you can find something that you can store for long term. And I'm telling you, you will never regret it. So before I end this video, I just want to share with you one last tip. You want to really be clean when you have a food pantry. You know, when you go to a grocery store, if it's really dirty, you really don't feel like buying your food there. That's how your pantry should look. You want to keep your pantry nice and clean so you feel like shopping there. People do things like this, then they get overwhelmed. And so you have to take care of your food as you get it. My pantry is, I would say, it's my pride and joy. Some of you new subscribers, take a look at my playlist of my pantry. This pantry is really large, but everything's rotated, everything is taken care of. I always clean. Every week I go through and I just pretty much clean, and then every 6 months I do a thorough cleaning. But I just really enjoy having my pantry. I enjoy sharing my food with friends and family, and it's a wonderful thing, and it keeps your food out of the landfill. I'm able to make videos like these because of viewers like you. I thank you.